Victorious, Victorious.
Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter and welcome to the 12th episode of, well, Rome. In the last episode we had a major bummer. The bloody Gauls took over Avencium, and what was worse was the fact that I lost Marcus Julius as a commander. This means now that the faction heir is now Vibus Victor, which... and luckily he's in a much better position than Marcus Julius was. However, most frustratingly, we have lost a territory and a general, and as punishment I deem it necessary that every single Gallic person or Gallic member of the Gallic nation will be subject to utter destruction amongst any and all settlements must be destroyed now. You know, every single settlement that the Gauls own, it will be the population inside will be exterminated. That's my new pledge. You know, call me racist, call me evil, whatever. I am going to burn Gaul to the ground and destroy anything about Gaul. And my navy is now going to become dominant, so I can actually go over there and do that mission that I was assigned. Senate missions. 4 turns. So, how many turns will it take? 1, 2. So, I'll just get a trireme. So 1 turn, they'll have a big enough fleet. I'll go over to Massalia, block the ports, and hold on for as long as possible. With the Carthaginians, of course, I'm still at war with them. I really want to not be at war with them, but what can I do? The Gauls are being a major pain in the arse because they're blocking me at every possible turn. But anyway, enough about that. Let's start killing Gauls. We are outnumbered by about 1,000, and we are outnumbered by about 1,200 men. But I think it's only fair that we kill them enough. They have lots and lots and lots of dudes, but on this occasion they only have a majority of them being... My objective in this battle is to kill the general. Good saying. I cannot wait till I get these people. You know, proper Roman legions, not just shitty Histari and Principe. So... all of my archers in position. I'm going to put my archers... I don't know where my general is going to be, but I have now got some stone walls, which is quite impressive. And we will all position our men at the front as well, along with the barbarians to be flanked to the left. I think I'm going to put my archers on top, including the sling. Okay, archers on the top, archers on the top. Slingers on the top. Any and all slingers on the top of the wall. So that way you guys have the best opportunity to attack. Now last time the Gauls had the advantage because what? Are they actually just... oh, they're just going to withdraw a bit. Might take this opportunity then for my dudes to deploy out into the front. I'm keeping my archers on the top of the wall, so in case those wankers decide to come out and try and attack me, my men will be in a good position to be defended at least. I've got also a massive gateway, so archer-wise we have the superiority, but I'm not taking any chances. So there's their Gallic warband. You see, they've just got... in this army, it's more melee-based. The only ranged unit they've got is this, which is a significantly higher advantage. I forgot about him, didn't I? Bollocks. Okay. I like how they still implement the settlement with I like how they still implement the settlement with a barbarian style to it. It's just you've got a massive wall now. And the fact that you've got all these as well, so there's like an archery range and everything. But yeah, so whilst those guys are moving out, I might as well talk a bit about my personal feelings about what happened last episode. I guess that's how it goes, I suppose. Very pissed off with the Gallic people. I mean, the Gauls annoy me because they're there. You know, no, they already annoy me because of their persistence in battle. They were annoying me when they were attacking my settlements all the time. But now it's really starting to take the piss. And now I'm in that mode where I'm like, I want to burn you to death. So every settlement which my people will take, no mercy. Now, it's going to be a slow process, regretfully, because unfortunately the Gauls are a persistent bunch and they don't act like civilizations, and the Carthaginians as well are a pain in the arse because they keep bloody respawning armies like nothing, and it's just annoying. It's freaking annoying because obviously I can't do anything about it. I have to somehow attack them and completely devastate their armies. But then I guess I've just got to go for the killing blow and knock out their highest grossing ports. Right, I'm going to nip these guys now down south. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to just kind of keep my guys on the walls, and also I'll cut recording so it keeps the battle pace going whilst they're just setting up, because it's going to take me a few minutes, so I'll see you after recording. I'll see you after they set up. And we're back. So after a few minutes worth of setting up armies and all that, what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to be deploying my slingers to throw as many slings into the baddies, because they have low armor. So my slingers are doubly effective, which is lovely. I'm going to be deploying a bunch of spearmen behind the slingers just in case the enemy cavalry decides to have a go. And I hope they do. I really hope they do. I'm also going to deploy the army behind the spearmen as well, so that way it encourages more action. And then my archers will take up defense. I do not want that. I do not want that. Right, so let's start pissing them off, shall we? I'd say about here is about a fair enough point. In which I will actually move up these guys to this position. These guys to this position. And these guys to that position. Right, they are moving into position now. Getting ready for the assault. We will start throwing stones at them. They should be in range by now. Yep, here they are. I'm just going to keep firing at them. Oh, my archers are not targeting them. Oh, they can hit them, so I'm just going to hammer those bastards. I don't care. Let's use a flaming arrow. Let's move these guys up a little bit. I like how they're taking. Tell my archers to hold fire because my slingers are doing just the right job. They're literally willing down the infantry, which is good. And however many advantage I've got, I've already killed 7%, so don't care. If you die, I don't care. And their cavalry is moving. They're starting to charge. This is a good sign. firing, keep firing, keep firing. If they're not gonna charge, I don't mind. Right, now they're starting to charge. I like the fact that when I tell my slingers to retreat, they don't actually retreat. This is an interesting new tactic. I'd like to for them to... Feel free to unleash hell. Right, let's outflank them this time. Yeah, that's really good flanking. No, set up the defensive. Triarii, spear, spear. See how many guys get picked. There's a lot of dudes, and they're not taking that much fire. But that said, those guys have just taken a bunch of fire. Massacre, look at that. And they're still firing. Brilliant. Oh, they're not withdrawing, are they? No, they're just marching backwards. Right, okay. Right, infantry. That's a little bit too close, I'd say about here. If I can knock out his cavalry. Hello. They're the ones who don't have the things. Oh no, there's a few, there's a few. Skirmishers. Haha. One guy got it. It's actually kind of helpful because if they keep marching their troops about and they keep withdrawing as well, they're just basically they're running away as much as they want, and then as soon as I actually go into combat, they'll probably withdraw. No, they're just reacting to my slingers. Right, I'm gonna push. cap this bastard. Oh no, you don't. If I can kill you, I'll be better. Right, we're massacring the last remaining elements, which is good. I like how the enemy general is not doing anything to actually defend himself or attack. Yes!
The enemy general is slain,
Bastard, I got
and
him.
now his men fear us. It is
30,
time to press the attack.
20, heavy. Right, they're completely gone. Massacre time now.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
We've actually done a lot of annihilations this time, which is quite nice. This is a small payback, but not enough payback. Those bastards will be made to pay every settlement, I guarantee it. Well, okay, maybe not every settlement. No, I don't know whether I'll still have the anger, but by that point, I'll make sure that every single settlement at least suffers very high casualties and very much destruction. But that is a very destructive army, and
to set allied arrows to rain fire and death down upon the enemy. Flaming out.
that said, the battle's actually turned out to be very good. So, let's cut that battle short, shall we? Heroic victory.
The enemy are utterly beaten. This is a crushing victory, worthy of a great general.
So, that's them gone. And Medalonium is secure. Victory is ours. Let us rebuild. And this will also mean that they'll have to possibly be the ones to go up north again to recapture the land. But what can you do? Enemy army has completely been routed from the field. Huzzah to you. You've done a very good job. I'm going to add a couple more soldiers. Maybe like one more to them. So, what's left? Well, we've got the Gauls, the Carthaginians to attack, defend against. Under siege and everything, but we've got an army of Principes to help out. Oh joy. Well, on to the next battle, I suppose. I did get Hastati, so it's something. So I am outnumbered by an army of 2,627, but once again these guys are mostly spearmen supported by a couple of Iberian infantry. They do have 2 skirmishers, but nothing of the major sort. So once again I sally forth to meet thy foe. I think I will need to start planning on taking certain positions. I think either I need to have an army to take over Carthage, and then the Carthaginians should be all nice.
Await my orders.
Where are the Romans? Right. Right, we are outnumbered. Right, reform the line. You guys here, you here. just say? Oh, he's not retreating already, is he? No, he's just moving. Right, cool. Sorry, I thought for a second he was being a coward and withdrawing, but no, he's actually just he's moving into another position. Right, okay, so once again I will cut recording, and when the battle resumes in action I will then cut to that. So, see you in a few minutes, guys. And we're back. So, after an extra few minutes of just setting up, we now find ourselves in position and conveniently surrounded by lots of bad guys. What will probably happen is I'm going to try and see if I can throw a couple of spearmen at those guys. I'm not going to get too close because obviously they've got skirmishers on this side as well as that side. So what I am going to do though is I am going to try and tell my velites to throw a couple of spears in the direction of the enemy spearmen. Put my Balearic Springers, I will, however, I will actually hire a couple more of those guys, because they are very good. What are you doing? You're that close. Said I am spooking them a bit. Little pushing my luck there. Ooh. Good decimation of infantry there. Another wave and another slime. A lot of dudes being killed in one go. Oh yes, absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. If I can annihilate one unit like that. Oh, and they're gone. They are gone. Right, you guys are now extra melee infantry if I am requiring them. So, if everything goes to pot, I want you guys to fall back and guard the settlement. You guys. Slingers. I have to admit, javelin units work rather well against hoplite infantry. Oh, to the side as well. Brilliant. Oh, they are going to attack now, aren't they? Yeah, they're charging. More dudes getting massacred like that. I'm liking. Liking how these guys are getting massacred. You guys are awesome. I love you. You see, the thing is, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and neutralize as many of those light infantry as possible. Like, because then, if there's only a small section of those things, I could literally march my Principe and Hastati up and tell them to throw spears at those guys, and they're going to take heavy casualties. And then I'll use the remaining light infantry to use hammer. Then what I'll do then afterwards is just bottle up the infantry using hammer and anvil strikes on my with my commander. So it's going to be a bit of a boring battle at points, but there will be a point where I will actually be able to do some effective fighting, and I'm just I was just knacking his army down a little, and playing also on the fact that the enemy AI is dumb enough to do stupid things. And I'm also trying to minimize as many of my casualties as possible. And this is just how I play. I play to minimize my casualty loss. You know, in other types of games I wouldn't be so caring about the battle, but in this case I'm trying to minimize as much as my casualties as possible, so that way if another Carthaginian army comes along, I can at least defend my men. So there are benefits. They are going to start coming down the hill. Skirmishes as well. I'm going to move my cavalry into position. And once again, they are taking heavy casualties. Right, let's actually start pushing now. Let's try and push this right side, shall we? Whilst the enemy have got their backs turned to me. Hold up. Right. It's the advantages of having cavalry in your army, eh? You guys, I'm going to position here because they still have some Scutari infantry, but nothing in comparison to actual army. Right, now let's get those fuckers. Defensive line, we're going to take some casualties coming in, but got him. Oh, that's a good thing, that's a good thing, that's a good in. Get him, get him, get him. Swing round to the left, massacring the remnants of their infantry, which is absolutely fantastic, exactly what I wanted to do. Surprised I lost some cavalry, but then that said, what can you do? Yes, get them. Oh, those guys are pursuing. You're pursuing.